Now, when it comes to battery swapping, many of you will know that Nio has been forming strategic partnerships with quite a number of companies out there and government institutions, right, to build these battery swapping stations. I mean, every week or on a weekly basis, we are getting to see a new partner being added to Nio's of battery swapping. Early this week, we read Shandong, a partnership of Nio with Shandong province. Today, we see or we read a partnership of Nio with another government institution called Yunnan Communication Investments Group Operation and Development. This is another government entity or an investment entity fully owned by the government, which is something that is very, very interesting. We don't know yet how many battery swapping stations they will be building together, but we know that the government is going out there and push Nio, make Nio be able to deploy more battery swapping stations. Battery swapping stations are very key, important to obviously not only Nio, the consumers which they are selling their cars to, so that they enjoy the benefits that comes with battery swapping. But the reason why the government is also involved is that the power that gets stored by these battery swapping stations can be used in a case of an emergency or in a case of need, where sometimes we see some of these cities, some of these provinces not having enough electricity to power the homes around, and we see Nio powering these cities, some of these homes, because of their battery swapping station. This is something that we have been seeing, and this is why it is very critical, because not only does it store power, but in case of need, it is able to deploy back power into the grid, which is something that is very, very important, and why the Chinese owned government companies are going out there and making sure that they help Nio build these battery swapping stations, as many as possible, which you will know that this year Nio is currently building around, or targets to build 1,800 to 2,000 battery swapping stations, which will make Nio have 5,000 battery swapping stations by the end of this year. Someone said, this battery swapping station, what if the over 200 battery swapping stations that Nio has deployed this year are coming from their partners? Because I see some people have started saying, oh, it's just partners and there's no actions. How do you know that these 200 battery swapping stations Nio build them themselves, or they are building this with their partners? I can tell you now, majority of the battery swapping stations that we are seeing, I agree with that person, chances are very high that they are building this with their partners and not money coming fully from their own pockets of Nio, or not 100% of money coming from Nio's pockets. They are building this infrastructure together with their partners, Chinese government, other new energy vehicle car companies that have formed strategic partnerships with Nio. The money is coming from there. And because the money is coming from there, it means that Nio is not spending a lot of money to build these battery swapping stations. You will know that the Nio CEO highlighted something very important, that right now Nio building battery swapping station takes them 1 to 2 million RMB, which shows you that Nio, even themselves, when they are building and deploying these battery swapping stations, they are not spending that much. It's not costing them that much to build these battery swapping stations, and to know that right now they are also having quite a number of companies that are helping them build this battery swapping station. It is something that is massive, something that is great. And let me tell you something, now that we have started seeing an influx or inflows of the Chinese government companies coming to build or help Nio build battery swapping stations, this just means one thing: it is very soon, in all the provinces, all the counties in China, every government entity would want to partner with Nio, because they know that there is a massive future onto this technology here. And the good thing that I like about Nio, something that makes me to always remain with Nio, is that the technology that they have in their cars is always advancing. Right now, Nio is talking about the 5th generation battery swapping stations. You will know all the battery swapping stations that we are seeing recently are the 4th generation battery swapping station, and the Nio is intending to launch 5th generation battery swapping stations, which will be compatible with their even Firefly sub-brand, which is something that is great, something that is very, very, very exciting, and it makes me to just want to load the boat, man. So I am honestly happy about this partnership, and I like this partnership to come, because the more they come, the more it will be easier for Nio to deploy more battery swapping station at a very short space of time. 2000, you might think it's very far from reach, but let me tell you something, Nio can build this. You will be surprised. Nio can build this in a very short space of time, because they've got 3 plants where they are assembling these battery swapping stations, and the last plant, which I think it's in Wuhan, it's producing, or it has got the capacity to produce 1,500 battery swapping stations annually, right? There are the 2 others that these first 2 others, they also can produce 1,000 battery swapping stations, which, knowing that Nio currently has a capacity of around 2.5 or 2.5 2,500 battery swapping stations annually, it just makes me to be really excited, because next year, who knows, we could see the production capacity increasing and making Nio to have 10,000 battery swapping stations by next year, which will be so massive, so incredible, and this makes me to be really excited. You will know that there are some partners like Xpeng that said if Nio has 5,000 battery swapping stations, they will now reevaluate and check if they can partner with Nio. And if companies like Xpeng, Jiaotou, even Tesla, Mercedes partner with Nio, you can only imagine where this will take Nio to in terms of valuation. It will take it to the next level, because quite a number of big EV car makers or EV car brands are joining hands with Nio to develop and deploy the battery swapping stations. So yeah, man, just thought I'd give you this quick update. Tell me what you think about this. Blue sky is coming, long term will win. Those that are persevering throughout the head news, the share price will most definitely be rewarded with time. Share price wise, do you finish the day up 6% yesterday, which was so great, but the share price is still trading at the bottom of the belly. 52-week low of Nio, it's around $3, and I can tell you it's not something that we anticipated, but it's here, and some of the people that are smart, they take that as an opportunity to load more. There are those that have thrown the towel onto Nio, which I don't blame you, man. The heat is a lot, and obviously the harvest is plenty, but the laborers are few. And but I will say this: what you do with your holdings, it's up to you. These are just my opinions. Long term will win. Blue sky is coming. Those that are persevering will most definitely be rewarded with time. Share this video to your friends, family, those that are interested in knowing Nio, because one of the reasons that is resulting in some of these new investors to sell, throw in the towel, simply because they don't know of the latest developments. They don't know why Nio is so special. They don't know why retail investors talk a lot about Nio. So sharing these videos to them, sharing these videos to groups, it helps people know exactly what Nio is doing, what Nio is busy with, and they are able to make a precise decision, sometimes not trimming, not selling, but increasing their holdings. But again, what I say here are my opinions and not professional financial advice. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I thank you all that I've been sharing. Thank you all that I've been liking the videos. I will see you on the next one, and God bless you all.